Good morning, children. Today we will do the poem How the Leaves Came Down. So, firstly, I'll be reading the poem for you and then we will be dealing with other things of the poem. Now, how the leaves came down. I'll tell you how the leaves came down. The great tree to his children said, "You're getting sleepy, yellow and brown. Yes, very sleepy, little red. It is quite time to go to bed." "Ah!" begged each silly pouting leaf. "Let us a little longer stay, dear Father Tree. Behold our grief, such a very pleasant day. We do not want to go away." So for just one merry day to the great tree the leaflets clung, frolicked and danced and had their way. Upon the autumn breezes swung, whispering all their sports among. Perhaps the great tree will forget and let us stay until the spring if we all beg and coax and fret. But the great tree did no such thing. He smiled to hear their whispering. "Come, children, all to bed," he cried. And ere the leaves could urge their prayer, he shook his head and far and wide, fluttering and rustling away everywhere. Down sped the leaflets through the air. I saw them on the ground they lay, golden and red and huddled a swarm, waiting till one from far away, white bedclothes heaped upon their arm, should come to wrap them safe and warm. The great bare tree looked down and smiled. "Good night, dear little leaves," he said. And from below each sleepy child replied, "Good night," and murmured, "It's so nice to go to bed." So sang Coolidge. So now, children, let's know few things about the poetess first. Now, the poetess Susan Coolidge was born as Sarah Chauncey Woolsey in Ohio, USA. She is best known for her classic children's novel, What Katy Did, which was modeled on her own family and its 4 sequels. It is a wonderful family story. I would suggest all of you to read it. PDF of this is also available on Google. Now, let's know what the speaker and the situation is. The speaker is the poetess herself, and the occasion is when the leaves fall off the trees in season of the fall. In season of the fall here means autumn season. Now, setting and purpose or theme. The setting in time is in the season of fall, as I said already, when the leaves will brown and wither away. The central purpose of the poem is to convince the tree to keep them. Now, poetic devices used as personification. Now, leaves as children and tree as father. Now, rhyming scheme. As I read the poem, you would have noticed that rhyming scheme goes A, B, A, B, B. Like if I read the stanza, perhaps the great tree will forget. Now, forget, then next line, and let us stay until the spring. Now, A, B, and then again you will see, if we all beg and coax and fret. Now, forget, fret, A, and then thing, whispering, B, B, B. So, A, B, B. So, this is what the rhyming scheme is. Then, form and structure. Form is lyric, and structure, you must have noticed there are 7 stanzas with 5 lines in each. Now let's summarize the poem. Let's try to understand what the poem is about. Now the poem describes the father tree asking his children. Now his children means leaves. The leaves to go to sleep. We find personification here in the poem when the poetess personifies leaves as human children and the tree as father. Now the leaves insist on staying a little longer while their father presses them to depart for bed, to go to bed. As they have become tired now, they would fall asleep, and this statement is described in the poem depicting the season of the fall. Season of the fall means autumn season, when the leaves will brown and wither away. Therefore, in the end, the children leave things that each one of them, if each one of them will plead, father will allow them to stay little longer with their father, and they will be allowed to play and have merry for some extended time. But the father convinces them that no, you have to go to bed and experience the beauty of sleep. Beauty of sleep means they have to fall. They have to fall in the season. And then the children also understands and they doze off to sleep, saying that sleeping is beautiful. So now this is how children are listening to their father. Though they wanted to convince their father that they want to stay little longer, but as their father explained them, they understood and they also realized that yes, sleeping is beautiful. So hope children you have understood the poem. Thank you and have a great day.